Good evening, everyone. How's it going? This is Michelle Ship here. I'm the business page owner of Work at Home Mom Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook, or better known as WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully your day was fabulous. So my question for you guys today is, are you pretty new to your network marketing home-based business company, and you're really looking for the secret ingredients, or what are the actual steps to find success within the first 30 days or month so there? So that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. Exactly 4 steps to help you with achieving success within the first 30 days of getting started your home-based business in the network marketing industry. So if you're here joining us live or seeing the replay, go ahead and comment below there and just say hello so I know that you're here. And if you're seeing the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay in the comments. I would love to give you a shout out. So let's move right into this. So the first step with helping you find success within the first 30 days is, number 1, you have to actually get through your company's training that they have set up there. So most companies, actually all companies, have some type of training set up for you so that you can go step by step by step and learn basically all the ins and outs of that business, right? So there's usually some type of online system, video, or some type of meeting that you go to so you can learn exactly how to work the business. Now, what you need to do first is get plugged into that training right out the gate. When you first enroll and actually get started, you don't want to sit on that training forever. You want to plug into it right away, start watching the videos, listening to the calls, things like that, because that's how you're going to learn exactly how to carry out the business, learning more about the product you're offering, the service, and definitely the business opportunity, so you know exactly how to promote it and how to speak with others. So that's the first thing you need to focus on, is start doing the training. Now, while you're working on the training should not be sit on like forever. I think I've seen it all. I had some, actually, get started and sit on it for a long time. That training needs to be done, just within a couple hours or at the longest, just a couple days. You don't want to sit on that training too long, for like weeks and weeks at a time, because when you wait and you procrastinate, that's when fear and doubt starts to creep up in your mind, and you're thinking, what did I actually do? What did I get myself into? And then you have all these thoughts come in your mind. You may be thinking about just throwing in a towel and quitting. So instead, you need to jump in, get the training done with, and get into action by working the business, okay? So go ahead, go through the training, and make sure you're implementing what you've learned. And just know that the training program that they have set out for you, there's usually like a fast track system that most companies have. So if you're smart, I would say just go ahead and do that, because there's usually bonuses attached to it and all of that. So go ahead and start the fast track training first. Go ahead and knock that out within the first, week or so that you can actually see some results, okay? Now, with that training, you need to make sure that you're doing it step by step by step. So say for instance, your training has maybe 10 steps altogether. What you need to do is follow the system just as they say, because you don't want to get started and just start on number 1 and then jump all the way to the last step on step 10. Because there's so much that you're missing in the middle there, and it's just not going to come together, and you're going to be missing some valuable information that's going to help you build the business more successfully. So you have to make sure you follow the system as they lay out there. It's there for a reason, in that order. So follow it step by step by step, following each step at a time, not jumping from first all the way to 10 and then saying, oh, why didn't I know about this? It's because you probably missed it somewhere in the middle there. Maybe it was on step 3 and you'd automatically jump to step 10, because I know most people getting started are super excited and pumped, and they just want to get to work and start getting results. But in order to get those results, you need to learn the system. Every network marketing company has different training in place, different systems. So you have to be the student and absorb the information, not sitting on it a long period of time, but just absorbing enough, getting the information, and then getting into action. So definitely, number 1, get plugged into the training and start doing it step by step by step as it's laid out there. Now, the second tip to help you with being successful is make sure that you stay connected to your sponsor. The person that actually helped you with getting started in your home-based business there in network marketing. Stay connected to them. They're there for a reason. Now, they actually want to hear from you, actually. Sometimes there's new distributors or consultants that get started, and then they go like MIA. And you're like, what happened? It's like the witness protection program. Those sponsors want to hear from you. They want to make sure that you have all the tools and training and have support that you need, because you know something, these sponsors, they have been there, they have done that. They know exactly what works, and they're there to basically help shorten your learning curve so that you don't make the same mistakes that they may have made, you know, when they got started, whether it be a month ago, 2 years ago, or 10 years ago, right? They're there to help you. So utilize that. Plug into your, not just your training, but make sure you're connected to your sponsor so that you can connect with them and ask questions. You know, maybe there's different marketing strategies that you're thinking about pursuing, but you want to see exactly how it would work for this company, you know, and what's the best method and to get the best results. So stay connected to your enroller and make sure they know exactly all of your questions, and don't be shy. You know, sometimes you may feel like, oh, I don't want to connect with them because they're going to feel that I'm incompetent, or I haven't did enough that I really should do, but they want to support you, and believe me, they want to encourage you and see you do well. In network marketing, the great thing is it's really truly teamwork. You know, when you're serving someone, it's in turn helping yourself as well. It's not like the corporate world where you say that you're so-called a team, but there's so much competition and job security there. So we really truly want to see you succeed, because that will actually help them succeed as well. So stay connected to them. They'll be happy to pick up that phone and you're on the other line, especially with a really good question, you know. So stay connected to them. And also know that when you have an enroller there that maybe you just don't vibe with, you know, sometimes you get started and you have an enroller or a sponsor that you maybe just can't really kick it with because you're not on the same page with them. That's okay as well, because you know something, in network marketing, in all the companies, there's uplines that they have as well, and there's also cross-line teammates that you can connect with as well. So you know something, I know when I got started there, you know, my sponsor wasn't really so much in the game like I wanted to be. So you know something, that didn't disturb me or make me feel like, oh, I'm not going to do this because she's not really in the game. I'm going to find someone else that I can connect with at that level and follow exactly what he or she does. So that's what you need to do. If you're not really on the same page with your sponsor, that's okay. Find someone else, maybe her or his upline, or maybe a cross line, someone that you can really connect with and really vibe with them so that they can help encourage you, help train you, and help really push you to where you need to be in your business. So go ahead and look for those individuals, because they're all there within the team. Again, it's just one team, one dream. They all work together and they all want to see you succeed. So definitely reach out, and I'm sure they'll all be willing to help you with that. So that's the second tip. The next tip is basically staying connected to your team entirely, like the team trainings, the ongoing trainings, meetings, conferences, things like that. Now, first of all, you should definitely find out if your direct sponsor has their own type of training that they host. Maybe it's daily, weekly, monthly, and definitely attend to that. It's there for a reason, to help you so that you can be better, you know, and learn advanced skills, maybe in marketing and prospecting or whatever the case may be. It's there to support you and help you. So go ahead and attend those calls. It's definitely there to help you along. Now, in addition to that, you should definitely try to stay connected to the entire team's trainings and meetings that they may have. Your company may have Zoom meetings, you know, webinars, conference calls, you know, all types of things like that. Make sure you're connected to those on the regular. I know when I got started, I was a conference call junkie. We had a lot of conference calls a long time ago, about 5 years back, and I was on everything. And even if I wasn't on it live, because I was very busy, I have 4 little ones when I first got started, so I used to attend a lot of nighttime things, and they were all recorded. So I would be on that, you know, listening to that training, watching the video, doing all these things at nighttime when my little ones were sleeping, or sometimes early in the morning. So that's what you need to do. If you really want it bad enough, you're going to find a way. You know, if it's important to us, we'll find a way and make time to learn all the things that we need to do. And so stay connected to the team and what you're going to learn from those trainings. Yes, I was a conference call junkie, but I just didn't learn and not implement. I implemented shortly after I learned that. I took notes. I had a notebook for everything, and if I had questions, I jotted down there, and you know, I reached out to someone if I had a question, because I wanted to know exactly how to do this system or this process, right? So you need to do the same thing. You know, when you're listening to the trainings, when you're going to the webinars, if there's something that's like, oh, you're not really quite sure, it's okay. Reach out, because someone there can help you, whether it's that trainer on that meeting or something like that. And one of the great things that I picked up from attending team-wide meetings and conference calls and things like that is the stories. The stories, guys, is what's going to help you get hyped up and excited. You know, it really gave me the vision, I would say. You know, basically I learned that when you're new, you may not have true belief in yourself because you're just new, you're just kind of testing the waters and seeing how it goes. But when you connect to the team, they'll build that belief in you until you actually can build it up yourself, and when you start seeing success yourself. So in order for you to really build that belief, you need to be surrounded by others who are going to cheer you on and be the biggest cheerleader of all, you know, say, yeah, don't worry, you got this, Susie, you got that, Jimmy, you know, like that. So when you're on these calls, you're gonna hear a lot of that. You're gonna be encouraged, you're gonna be, most importantly, inspired, and you're gonna gain other stories that other teammates have had with using the product that they have, the service, or the business opportunity, in showing the success. So when you see that and you hear that, it's going to build more conviction in your blood. That's going to drive you to do more, to be more, to become more, and you'll definitely be on fire at that time. So it just gets you excited all around. So stay connected to your team, to your team meetings, webinars, all of that, because it's really going to help you build your business. And what I did is, since I didn't have any story when I was brand new, I was totally green, I never had a home business at all, I just came from corporate America, but I utilized those stories in my conversations with prospects, you know, especially when they shared a story about themselves and why they're looking for business and things like that. You say, you know something, there's a teammate on my team here, she's disabled just like you, but you know something, she overcame that because this and this and this. So I utilize stories that I heard, incorporating into my stories that I share with my prospects, you know, because they always say that stories sell and facts just tell. Nobody wants to know all the facts. I mean, facts are all good and but we can tell a story, and that's going to resonate with your prospects a lot more. So definitely stay connected to team meetings. Next thing is, the last one is take imperfect, massive action. I can say this until the cows come home. Take imperfect, massive action. I feel like sometimes when you're new to your network marketing company, you want to try to be perfect all the time. You know, you're trying to analyze things from the training and just really see how this one works and how that one works. And it's just have belief in the company, just trust the process, and know that it's been done before, and just follow exactly what they do. You don't need to, like they say, reinvent the wheel, because it's been proven that this system has been successful. So just follow the leader, basically. You know, just follow the leader. Keep marching after the leader, and just know that whatever's laid out on that training, just go for it. Take imperfect, massive action. That's what's going to help you get the results within those first 30 days. But if you're, you know, keep getting ready to get ready, like they say, getting ready to keep getting ready. If you keep staying in that zone, you're going to have so much doubt and fear, and then, you know, family members and things. And then a lot of people around you, you know, they don't know about this industry. They don't know about working from home. They don't know about network marketing. So they're going to test you. They're going to test to see exactly how serious you are, and if this is something that you're really going for full force, or if you're just dipping your toes in, you know. So they want to see the money, you know. So in order to really prove that this works and it's effective, you need to knock that out within the first 30 days, you know, or maybe a little bit longer, depending on, you know, your situation. But this is what's needed. The recipe for your success within the first 30 days is to take imperfect, massive action. And just know, I'm going to promise you that you are going to fail. You're going to fall many times, but you know something, you're going to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep pressing forward. Because you know something, when you have a home business and network marketing, this industry is so forgiving. And that's one of the things I'm so grateful for, because I made a lot of mistakes, you know, with marketing, with prospecting. I even said the wrong things sometimes, but you know something, it's okay. And with my business, I work completely online. I don't see no one out there. And I like that. I like working from my laptop and using my phone. That's all I do. So they're never going to see me anyways, you know, so it's all good. So just go ahead and just, sometimes they say it's ignorance on fire. Sometimes that's a good thing, you know, especially, you know, I've seen some people get started with the company, you know, and then they kind of tiptoe all around the training and just kind of, you know, analyze everything. What about this? What should I do? I think they know what needs to be done, but sometimes they just need a little assurance, you know. And then there's other people that get on board and they're so excited, they're just killing it, and they're bringing on this one and sponsoring that one just right out the gate, and it's just nonstop, and they're reaching their first promotion. That's awesome. But then I seen other people who are just kind of jogging, you know, jogging all around the sidelines, just looking right there. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing, Jane? You know, why are you by the sidelines? Come and play the game. This is where all the action is. I can't, you know, I can stand with you for a little bit, but I'm in the game. So you have to be in the game, playing the game in order to get the results. And it may be a little bit scary, yes, but what you have to learn is when you have a network marketing company, you have to understand that there are going to be times throughout your career that you're going to be uncomfortable. You know, in order to be comfortable, though, we have to learn to be uncomfortable. We have to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Did I say that right? Hopefully I did. Give me a thumbs up. So I learned very quickly out the gate that you have to learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable in order to receive and obtain the success that you're looking for right out the gate. And yes, it is possible, but it's possible for those who go for it, who just do it like Nike, who don't overanalyze things, who do not reinvent the wheel, who put aside their ego, because sometimes when you come from corporate life, you may have a high exec job there, getting paid 6 figures or more with a nice lofty lifestyle and house, but you know something? Different ball game here. You have to learn just like everyone else does and go through the trenches and figure out exactly how this company does. There may be some things to transition easy, but you're going to have to learn that style, that flow, the way that network marketing company carries out their business, and how you can become an effective team member and a part of that. So it's just a little different with each company, but you know, bottom line, these are the 4 things that's going to help you reach success within the first 30 days. Again, I'll do a quick recap. Number 1, I mentioned how you have to go through that training right out the gate. Don't sit on it. You know, if you actually got started today and signed the dotted line saying, yes, this is my business, here's my investment, I want to get started and I'm serious. Put your word behind that, in that money that you put down, and get started into the training right out the gate, even if it's just for a couple hours. You know, go study, get serious. This is a business, okay? Number 2 is you have to stay connected to your sponsor. Your sponsor helped you so that you can kickstart your business. They're expecting to hear from you, you know, not just disappear and never land. You know, we don't want that. If you want to be successful, you need to be staying connected to that enroller. They're there to help you, guide you. They've been there, they've done that. And if that person doesn't really connect with you, it's okay, because there's other folks, I'm sure, in that team that can support you and that you clicked with a little bit better, right? The next one is stay connected to the entire team, because they have lots of trainings, team meetings, webinars, Zoom calls that you can go to and hear from other people. You know, start getting fired up and excited. And most importantly for me, I was so inspired. I was just seeing so many other successful women doing well, doing very well. It gave me a bigger vision, because when I first got started, I just wanted to come in and make a couple extra $100 to pay for groceries for my family, right? But when I realized what I had my hands on and how this vehicle can bring me from here to there, I was full force. So that's the excitement and the intensity and the feeling you need to have when you first get started, right? And then finally, to wrap it all up, is to get into massive imperfect action. Don't worry about trying to be perfect, because believe me, it's not going to be. You're going to mess it up, but that's the only way that you're going to learn. You know, like they say, you're going to learn as you go. And just like when you learn on the job, you're going to learn as you go, because that's when you're going to really get it and click. Everything's going to click. So hopefully this helped you with getting some tips to help you with earning and being successful within the first 30 days. I know a lot of people want to do that out the gate, but these are the things that you need to focus on within that first month to achieve that success, and show your spouse and your family, hey, here's the money, and this is what has happened for me within my business, and they can have it too, you know, if they're ready to get started. So hopefully this has been helpful. Feel free to go ahead and give me a thumbs up, a heart, a love, a like, any of that good stuff. And hey, if you're looking for great training just like this and more, feel free to jump on over to my blog. It's MichelleEShip.com. Again, it's MichelleEShip.com. eship.com. I do have a free ebook that I created just for you guys. It's called Strategies to Become a Successful Work-at-Home Mom. I created just for you to give you some insights on what you really need to focus on as a mompreneur like myself and how you can be successful. But I also give you a closer insight to my journey of being a mom, working from home with little ones and family and balancing it all. And I just show you how I pull off this Wonder Woman act each and every day. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. Hopefully you guys are well, and I look forward to connect with you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye now.